And welcome. This is Thomas, and I want to make a plea. I know I've been kind of absent for the last month with this new job and everything, but this is something that's very important to me. And I think it's, I'm just going to say what I want to say. As we all know, if you don't know, I'll tell you now. There's been significant funding cuts when it comes to money for state and federal money for food banks to help with the needy, to help with those that are hungry. And there's a lot of reasons. I don't want this to get into a political discussion. It's not the important part of this. What I believe is the most important aspect of what we want to talk about, what I want to talk about right now, is the fact that we need to come together as a community and help out those that are less fortunate. There's almost there's a problem. And the problem is people are hungry. And the options, some of the, like Second Harvest is an option for our local food banks to purchase food to give away. And their food, through food banks. And that is really dried up because of the cut in funding. So these local food banks, they don't have much to distribute because they get most of their donations through organizations like Second Harvest. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of donations from the public. And we've got to change that. We've just got to. I mean, that's what community is about. It's not about what, I think people almost have a built-up excuse in their mind on why they don't have to get to help. And for those of you that do help, don't take disrespect by what I'm saying. You are the people that I absolutely cherish and adore, and I'm so thankful that we have people giving and generous like that in our community. But let's be honest, we need more, and we can do more as a community. Now, I know that some issues are, some people who can give don't, because they don't know if the money they're giving is going to go to where it needs to go, or if the food they're giving is going to actually get to the people that need it. And I understand that. I do. But I have given you guys all the Buckeye Gospel Barn, they serve hundreds of families a month. I know the pastor, Bobby, she's a wonderful lady, and they cherish every single donation. Even if it's a box of crackers, they will treat that with respect because they know no matter what is given, that food's going to help somebody. And there's other organizations like that just in Logan County that they give their food away. They take any donations and they treat it with respect. And their only goal is to make sure people that want and need food get it. So I think my frustration is I think we can do more. I think as a community, if we stick together and we decide collectively that those among us, like if my neighbor is hungry, it's my responsibility, if I am blessed, to help. And I'm not doing or asking for anything more than what I do myself. I don't ask for publicity for anything I do to help those in need. But I will say that I do help. I help as much as I can. And I do it because that's what we are supposed to do. That's how we build a community. By by sticking together and by helping those that are less fortunate than we are. So I want to do something big, as big as I can. And it starts with small things. Sometimes we get caught up in, trying to plan a big event or a big something, that we lose sight that 100 small somethings can sometimes be much, much more than one big something, if that makes sense. So I just want to start something that's going to lead to helping people get food when they need it, when they're hungry. So if you have meat that you don't eat, that's in your freezer and you don't want it, or you just have an abundance of meat and you would like to give it away, send me a private message. I will make sure the people that can use it will get to the food if you're willing to give it. If you killed a deer and you have deer meat that you don't know what to do with, reach out to me personally, and I will make sure, again, that the people that need it will get there and get it from you. If you can afford to donate some non-perishable food, look, I'm not asking for money donations. I'm not asking for one red penny directly. All I want is some non-perishable food. Canned goods, macaroni and cheese, whatever is non-perishable will work for me. Because folks, in less than a month, all of our children in Logan County are going to be out of school. And some of these kids, let's be honest, some of the best meals they get, some of the best nutrition they have comes from school. And the thought in my mind of any child, fire department, but the thought in my mind of any child going hungry just makes me sick to my stomach. So if you can help, stay tuned to this Facebook page. I'm going to try to organize something for as early as Saturday. A drop-off point somewhere in the city of Bellefontaine, or maybe up at Indian Lake. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But a drop-off point to where I will personally sit in my car and wait for you to show up and drop off canned goods. Something easy. And I don't care what it is. You can bring, whatever. But I want to do so. I want to start like that. So stay tuned to this page. I will announce something. It's already Wednesday, so I will try to announce something by tomorrow as far as what we can do Saturday. If you would be willing to help collect canned goods, let me know. Reach out to me, private message me. And folks, I'm going to be honest, this is not going to be a one and done. I have a wedding coming up here soon. I'm going to be leaving the state for a few weeks for my wedding and honeymoon. But going forward, we need to continue doing this because the need is there. And if you talk to any food pantry, they need non-perishable goods, canned goods, cereals, whatever. They need that stuff really badly. So this is going to have to become something we may have to do every weekend at random locations across the county. So I hope that you can help me. If you want to volunteer to help collect the food, let me know. I have tried to get outside help and I just keep getting let down. So screw it. If you want to get it done, you got to do it yourself. And that's what I'm willing to do with your help. So I'll be in touch. Thank you for listening and take care of yourself.